Please subscribe to the Broken Battery Podcast on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, or on Podbean. The following program contains spoilers, strong language, adult topics and ideas, which may not be suitable for children or people who are easily offended. All opinions on the show should be treated as such. Hello, everybody out there. This is the Broken Battery Pop Culture Podcast, brought to you by Broken Battery Entertainment. Please, oh please, follow us on the Book of Face,
Spotify,
YouTube,
YouTube.
No, not YouTube.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
YouTube.
Pornhub.
No, porn. We
Not
try.
yet.
We're not. Yeah, we didn't.
Not
We
yet.
set that up. I mean,
Working on it.
kind of just looking down their nose at people. Also on Rumble, and yeah, that's all we got right now. But more are sure to come. Our website will be up shortly, and then you can go find us at brokenbattery.com.
And Pornhub.
Maybe Pornhub. Mike's in talks for that. So.
Working on it.
I am your gracious host as always. This is Travis. I am here with my usual co-pilot Mike.
What's up, guys?
And friend of the show, Dave.
What's up?
Right. I'm feeling good about today's show, Mike, because quite frankly, this idea was told to me by yesterday by Mike. Mike
By me.
Yeah.
Drunk Mike.
Drunk Mike.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He comes up with epiphany. He's like, no, usually it's a bad idea, but this was a good one.
Yeah, go.
Before we get to the shenanigans, though, Mike, I want to do the spotlight on media.
Oh, good Lord.
Hey, look, you guys can come up with your own. I just got to do one.
I will. I just always forget about it.
And
until
I'm
you
probably
start
going to be.
talking about it.
I'm going to do a review about it probably in the next 2 days. It's Jupiter's Legacy out on Netflix. That show is awesome.
Cool.
Definitely give it a look. It was really, really good. I would suggest it to anybody that likes superheroes, or even they don't like superheroes, because it takes a grounded approach to
Who
it.
the fuck doesn't like superheroes?
Communists. The only thing they like is Superman Red Son.
Well, there you go.
Because
But
Superman's
they
a
like a
communist.
superhero. I mean,
Well, yeah, but he's a communist superhero.
they probably like the Kryptonians in like Superman 3.
Superman 3?
Yeah.
That wasn't.
He's a bit Russian.
Wait a minute. Superman 3? No, that's
Was
number
it
2.
2. Sorry.
That was, yeah, he had the one, the mute guy, the chick, and General Zod.
General Zod. Yeah, he was a bit Russian.
Terrence
Terrence
Stamp.
He was the voice of Jor-El in Smallville.
Yes, and I thought that was very ironic.
I've seen that show though.
What, Smallville?
No, Jupiter.
Jupiter's Legacy?
Yes.
What'd you think, Dave?
Very good fight scenes with the special effects in live action, but they can't make like a fake beard look good.
No, they can't.
Josh Duhamel looks like an old man, and his hair's nasty. His beard's it doesn't look good.
I can't make a
It
beard
looks
look
completely
good either.
fake.
It's all right.
They can make the action scenes look beautiful and really believable, and in live action, which is great for a TV show.
Right.
But
Well,
for that hair, I mean, come on, it's hair.
yeah, it literally looked like cut pubes off and
was
stuck
bad.
to his
It was
face.
bad.
I mean, I can look past the beard. Like,
Yeah.
people can look past
Oh,
the
yeah.
mustache and Cavill.
It's just a trivial thing, but come on, man.
I know. Come on, man. So anyway.
But it's a very good show.
Oh, absolutely. But the topic for today, Mike, you want to take it from here?
Sure. Our topic today is one that holds true and dear to my heart. It is best and worst covers. Cover songs. So for the record, I am a fan of covers. I love covers. I love to hear different people do different versions of songs. A couple bands out there like Voice Avenue that does a lot of YouTube stuff, and Spotify. They have their own music, but they release a cover a week.
But yeah, I understand your enthusiasm, but I am not as enthusiastic about covers as you are. But some of them are good.
My point though, there's some bad ones as well.
Oh,
And
there's
that's
a
what
lot of
we're
bad ones.
We're going to discuss this. Couple things I going through this last night and kind of thinking about it. I do want to, and looking up the internet's version of bad covers. What I've had to realize and teach you guys is like them doing a live version of a song when they're in concert or in tour or an award show doesn't fucking count.
Oh yeah, I got a
Right.
funny story about
Like
that.
the number one I saw in there was like Celine Dion and forget the girl's name. She played guitar for Michael Jackson, blonde girl. But they did like "You Shook Me All Night Long." That's that doesn't count. They didn't there's not a release of that song. They just did it.
They
live.
didn't
It
put
was
on an
terrible.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear I don't know, just Miley Cyrus doing a cover of the fucking Beatles. No, that doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. It's funny. I went and seen Metallica in concert, right? And this girl, obviously, that I was with did not know anything about Metallica. And I think the only album she ever listened to was Garage Inc., which was them doing nothing but fucking cover songs. And she's all like, I hope they play Whiskey in the Jar. And I'm like, oh, this is the worst date ever.
You still probably put out, didn't you?
Oh, duh.
That is a solid cover, technically, let's be honest.
Oh, it is. That's one of the good ones, folks. Whiskey in a Jar by Metallica was
See, there you go, Travis has already found one.
Yeah, well, I got a list. I'm not as in deep as you are, but I got some stuff. I mean, we'll find out. We're gonna cross this battlefield together.
We're gonna figure it out.
The three of us are gonna trudge headlong into this shitstorm of good, bad, and terrible stuff. So
Terrible stuff.
Yes,
All equally entertaining.
All equally entertaining, kind of like running past a deer on the side of the road. Might be alive, might be dead. We're still gonna stare at it.
I'd also like to eliminate shows that do covers, such as Glee, or that newer show Zoe's Infinite Playlist.
And
I will say, there are songs from Glee that I fucking loved. Seriously, not a lot of them. Okay, not a lot. But they got Kristen Chenoweth is on there one time, and she does Heart Alone.
Oh yeah,
and
I've heard that.
I thought that was a solid cover version. They did Shake It Off.
Well, they did
Machines.
Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force did Salesman. Like Salesman.
All right. But we're eliminating Glee. We're eliminating, like I said, that new show Zoe's Infinite Playlist.
I would also like to eliminate albums by William Shatner and things like that.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. Sorry, Shat.
Although I am going to give an honorable notice to Lounge Against the Machine. It was an album that was released that they took all these heavy metal songs and they sang them lounge singer style.
Okay, well then, just to cover that real quick, we'll just throw out New Found Glory doing 3 albums of just movie songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Which Glory of Love from Karate Kid is fantastic. Most of the other stuff is hard to listen to. But I don't know what it is about that song. They kind of go like a cappella at one point and they're clapping.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyways.
What do you think, Dave? Do you got anything you want to throw out, like a generalized thing?
I think you guys covered it.
Oh
Yeah.
He covered more than me. He is the czar when it comes to this shit.
Live stuff.
I just know a lot of music.
Yeah, live and but what about albums out there that are all covers?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay.
They're not a lot of them, but the ones that are out there.
Yeah. Yeah, Boyz II Men did a love album that's just love songs.
Yeah, and Rob Zombie did nothing but techno one time.
Yeah.
Weezer's Teal album that came out just a couple years ago.
Yeah, so you're going to take out...
That's pretty acceptable in my eyes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. We're talking one off.
So you take out the Africa song?
Yeah, that one was... Yeah. That's why I said they're acceptable, but not 100%. Not all of them are 100%.
And sometimes with those covers, like that one too, like... It's not that cover was good or bad. It was just almost identical. Like,
why even do it?
Yeah, if you're gonna do a cover, I want to see something that you're taking and just making it yours a little bit.
Yeah, that's like the shot by shot remake of Psycho starring Vince Vaughn, but it was bad.
Yeah.
They literally shot it shot for shot and word for word, and I ended up hating it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh well, yeah, I don't like this, so we're gonna move on from it. Right. This never happened.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So we'll cover the best ones first.
Okay.
I say.
Yeah.
And then the worst.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. I don't have these particularly ranked myself, but I have the list of my favorites, and I will obviously miss some. So this is where you guys can feel free to jump in.
That's fine. I got a couple.
And give me your. And so I'm gonna start with. I just threw this one at the bottom because I actually like this version, but I've not seen it ranked anywhere. Under Pressure by My Chemical Romance and The Used.
Oh,
I actually liked that cover.
Yeah, I'm not a big My Chemical Romance fan, but I mean, that's
you come off very emo to me. So
well, I wish My Grass was emo, so it'd cut itself.
Nice. That was a dad joke. You're not even a dad.
I know. Not that I know of. But...
Yeah. We covered Newfound Glory quickly there, and I mentioned Boyce Avenue real quickly. They're primarily a cover band. They do some really good versions of.
I think you wanted to make this whole show just to mention that Boyce Avenue thing.
I do like Boyce. Listen, they're big enough. They've got I think one of their songs has 45 million downloads on it or something.
Oh, yeah, that's what we did. There's a lot of things.
I wonder how much they're making off it.
A panda.
If you're doing a cover, you've got to pay.
I know, a panda sneezing has 45 million downloads on YouTube.
All right, whatever. Travis, we discussed this earlier, but I'm going to bring up quickly Five Finger Death Punch. He does.
Took mine.
I know. I was going to bring it for you too.
Yes, Five Finger Death Punch is one of mine that I really like. It's The Gambler. Even though I absolutely love the Animals version because my dad played it when I was super little and I thought it was badass. The guy's voice, I mean, it's not as good as the Animals, but it was good. I mean, they changed it a little bit, but I like that song a lot and Five Finger Death Punch. But I'm going to get more into Five Finger Death Punch later because they started the ball rolling with this really good one.
Yes, they have.
Yes,
more.
They did.
That's why I was like, well, there's more to do there. And,
subplot of the show.
So you and I disagree on this other one where I have Disturbed on there. I do enjoy their version of Sound of Silence.
Oh God!
And also, anytime you're gonna do Genesis, I'm down. So Land of Confusion.
Well, I think it's because I don't like Genesis. I'm sorry. I don't like Phil Collins.
What the fuck is the matter with you?
I'm sorry. I just don't like Phil Collins, man. I just don't like him in any of his forms.
All of his songs.
Well,
he's got a lot of them.
Not all of them, but
a lot.
I'm going on percentages here. The majority of Phil Collins shit I don't like.
You're wrong.
And that, I think it all goes back to that Genesis music video where they're all puppets and it scared the fuck out of me.
Confusion, isn't that Land of Confusion?
Yeah. Well, there's an accident and there's all these puppets are out there. I'm like, did the puppets cause this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Land of Confusion.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't like puppets.
I like the fact that he was the drummer in Genesis, and then they lose their singer, which is Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
And then he's like, hey, I could sing. And then not only that, but hey, I'm gonna have my own solo career, and I'm gonna turn Disney.
Very successful.
Yeah.
All across the board.
So
solid.
In my 20s, I have a good friend of mine that we had this rule at one time where you couldn't change a channel if a Phil Collins song came on.
That sounds awful.
It was really cool, except for then you start realizing how many fucking Phil Collins songs there are.
I know.
Right, dude, you got to change it before he starts singing because you'd be like, fuck, another Phil Collins song.
He's in the Lion King soundtrack. He's in Tarzan.
You basically had to take away 100.3 in Detroit off of your cars because anytime you flip through there, like a fucking Phil Collins song is on there.
You don't make fun of kids with disabilities.
Yes. So, but you can go into Disturbed later because I think you have them on your dislike.
Maybe. Maybe. Oh,
I have. Hailstorm did do some covers on a couple of their albums, so I don't think they did a complete album of covers. So I hope this doesn't limit. But their cover of "Heart," "All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You," is
that's hard
that
to
bitch
do.
Can sing. Have you heard that version?
Yeah, I've heard it.
She's got a voice.
She's talented.
Oh my god. The live versions, like she does like a live version at 7 a.m. in the radio, and it's on YouTube, and it's just like, how the fuck are you doing that live? Like
some kind of sorcerer.
For real. Like who wakes up in the morning like, let's do that really hard fucking song this morning. And I always love those ones when they're in a radio, it's like a rock band, and they're in a radio station, and they've got like basically an unplugged set, and you've got like 4 tattooed, bearded, long-haired guys, and they're like just playing like the bongos or something quietly because they can't rock out.
Right.
Get the acoustic. We're all hungover. Yep. We're doing an unplugged session. Pretty sure that's why Kurt Cobain did it on MTV that one time.
We're going to discuss Kurt Cobain here in a minute.
Okay.
I have Nothing Compares to You, Sinead O'Connor. Cover of Prince.
God. Yeah.
The Family.
Dude.
The Family. That is a good version of a cover. That is... Forget your
Sinead O'Connor. I mean,
this isn't a political thing. We're not discussing Sinead O'Connor ripping the
Pope's picture up. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
It's
just anything with Sinead O'Connor or Sarah McLachlan, I automatically get sad.
Those are two very completely different people.
But they used both of their music for those like starving kid commercials. Yes, they did. They used Sinead O'Connor's stuff.
What song?
I don't know what it was. I know it was Sinead O'Connor because
I need facts here. If you're
okay, well, I give the truth about my opinion on this.
Yes.
I know for a fact that they use the song, but I don't follow Sinead O'Connor as thoroughly as you do.
I think he's wrong. I'm gonna
Moving
Google,
on.
When we're done, I'm Googling this and I'm commenting on
fine.
when I repost it that I was
That's
right.
fine.
I like to be right.
Yes, he does, folks.
Aretha Franklin, Respect.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's a good cover.
See, I honestly didn't even know that was a cover.
It is a
I
cover.
didn't either.
It is a man did it, and she twisted in the female
right.
version. And for it to take the power of like the powering female, like you gotta give her credit on like taking a twist and flipping it, and then it.
Yeah, she twisted it, turned it around, made it into a knot, and then dropped it. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Fully aware. I didn't know that was a cover till like 3 days ago.
You know, I honestly thought
Doing a little research.
Yeah. Doing research. I was like, ooh.
This "Sweet Dreams" by Marilyn Manson, I thought was a great cover when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I
never cared for it.
I never cared for it.
I never cared for the song in the first place. So that
well,
kinda
no,
hurts it.
I like the Marilyn Manson version better than the original.
Well, I know. I agree, Dave. It's kind of like you got a turd, and then you dip it and you deep fry it. You're still not gonna eat that turd. It's still a turd.
Right. Thank you for clarifying.
Both versions sold a lot of. I don't know if you can call them either turds. They both made money.
They made money. I mean,
Successful.
yes,
Yeah,
I
all
agree.
matters.
Yes.
All Along the Watchtower, the Jimi Hendrix
That's the
Experience.
best one, I think. That was one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know it was Dylan until.
Well, I only know it from every war movie ever made.
Yes.
Right.
And
yeah,
Watchmen.
That was great. That's like the best one ever, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
especially for how old it is and how long it lasted. It's lasting.
It is a solid. Yeah, like I said, this isn't a ranking. But
No.
That's definitely a.
Yeah, it's up there. Very, very good.
I have Johnny Cash Hurt.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love
that
the
was
fact
actually
that
on my
like,
list.
He's so like, it's like he's broken down doing this,
Yeah.
you know. And
But then he
you're-
died
Real.
like a couple months
it's
later.
real. His whole life.
Yeah, it was.
He went through so much shit, and then he does this song, and all that comes out in his performance.
Yeah.
With Rick Rubin producing.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean,
Like if you get a chance, watch Walk the Line, and like you'll understand the
yeah.
shit he went through.
Yeah.
part of the shit.
That
he
wasn't
went through.
everything. No, they toned it down.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, they didn't have everything to put in there. You know, his whole life.
And then, not to mention, like he does this song. This is like right. Did his wife die right before it or right after it? I don't know.
She died before him.
I think
And
no.
then, like a year later or two, he died.
I thought she died after him.
I'm not
No,
sure.
she died before him.
She-
But I want to know, did he sing this song before she died or after?
I don't have
Because
that
if he
information privy
sang
to-
this right before
Yeah.
she died, then fuck, he probably killed her with it. But after, I mean, I can understand where his pain's coming from.
It's one of those songs like you listen to that you can feel the pain. Like that's one of those very almost emotional. Like not that it's a cover, but when Clapton does "Tears in Heaven,"
Oh God!
like
Yeah.
you can't how he does that.
You want
live
to
or
make a
unplugged.
bar? You want to depress a bar?
Do that song, yeah.
Sing that karaoke.
Oh man, those are two just very powerful songs.
No stairway denied.
Good lord, that's terrible. I am a personal fan of Boyz II Men, and I have a rule on here on my bad ones of any Beatles song, but Boyz II Men did do Yesterday, and I'm a big fan of like acapella and background harmonies and.
I don't dislike the Beatles. I don't, but I don't. Just not like yay Beatles. I just never like. I guess it's because I didn't grow up listening to it all the time.
Yeah, you're younger than me. I mean, it's
Not
before
much,
my
but-
time, but I was raised on Beatles just because.
Yeah, but
I hear a lot of Beatles myself. I think part of what I wouldn't say ruins them for me, but makes it difficult to listen to is the fact that I hear them so often.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard that version.
You ever
so
heard
I
Boyz II
could-
Men?
No, I haven't heard
It's a good
that.
version. A lot of I didn't. I mean, in the worst, there's so many Beatles covers that people do. That's like
For sure.
I'm not even listening because most of them are live. You know,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they're trying to honor them, but they're fucking terrible.
well, that's not. I don't know. This is primarily about those people that we're gonna put an album. We're gonna
Yeah.
do a cover on here.
But Boyz, yeah, they do Yesterday, and then they do Can You Stand the Rain?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good from oh my god, New Edition.
Yeah.
It's like, new. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby. Oh,
Yeah,
Bobby,
Edition.
you're gonna go beat your
And
wife.
you take a cover and you're gonna make it like a cappella, like, man, it's hard to do wrong there. And Boyz II Men being a phenomenal harmony band. Those are good.
Oh, absolutely.
Anywho, I digress. One of the top ones, obviously, would be Whitney. I Will Always Love You.
I hate that one. No, it's in my bad list.
What?
I hate that.
It was number one for like 14 weeks straight.
It's my opinion, man. I'm just saying. I don't like the song.
Well, of course you would like you're like a giant man that works out every day. Of course you're not rocking out Whitney Houston. But the fact is that she took a version that was good. Like Dolly made a lot of hits, or like that was a good hit of hers, and then Whitney does it, and she basically steals it. Nobody's like, hey, let's hear that Dolly version of that song.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that until we started researching for this, and I'm like, that's a cover song. I hate it now, and I hate it then.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, so I'll give you that because I didn't know Dolly Parton did that song.
Yeah.
I always thought that she did it, and it was always like the Bodyguard song.
Well, that's she basically took it and made it hers.
She did that for sure.
I have one that wasn't on anybody's list of research I was doing on Florida because I love this version. But "In Your Eyes" by Jeffrey Gaines. It's Peter Gabriel. You know the '80s movie. What's the?
Is it Say Anything?
Yep.
Yes. That song.
Fucking John Cusack standing in the rain with that Master Blaster boombox.
Jeffrey Gaines does a version of it that he released that I think is 1,000 times better than the original, and everybody's like, "Oh, Say Anything, Peter Gabriel's great." No, listen to that version. So much better.
I got one. It was Changes. Black Sabbath did it. Charles Bradley originally did that song. So much better when Black Sabbath did it.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's good, man. You ever listen to the original one?
No.
Boring. Very boring.
And then my top two on here are both Nirvana from Unplugged, and that'd be "Man Who Sold the World" and "Lake of Fire."
Yeah, "Man Who Sold the World's" better than Bowie's version.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Bowie was on tour after that and playing the song. People were like, "Oh, it's awesome! You're playing a Nirvana song." Like, no.
Oh, thanks.
Gee, thanks, guy.
and the "Lake of Fire." What's that? The Meat Puppets?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good song.
Yeah. That's also, I mean, they did a good version themselves, but that version with that guitar.
You know, it's another good one that you didn't mention was from Johnny Cash was "Solitary Man." He did cover that. That one was pretty damn good too.
There's definitely there's some out there. Those are just my personal favorites.
And there's gonna be here is a honorable mention because it's in every effing movie that Zack Snyder does is "Hallelujah."
Yeah, I
don't dislike the song, but I don't love it. But it's a lot better than the Jeff Buckley version.
Yeah. Anytime I was looking, it kept popping up Jeff Buckley because that's the cover. Leonard Cohen.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's a better cover. It sounds better than that because it just.
But I don't like. I like that song, but I like certain versions of that song. But it's been covered so much that I'm like, oh no.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's not the version I like. No, that's not the.
Oh, well, I'm saying it because I thought that when I looked it up, I thought it was Leonard's song originally. Yeah. And to me, I think a good cover is you kind of make it your own, and people don't know that there was an original.
Yeah, that's just so many people they sing it the exact same way. Other than Safety Suit did a alternative version of it.
Fucking Safety Suit.
I actually really like it.
Gross. It's one you might consider blasphemy. It's Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
I like it.
You're gonna mention. I dug that. That's one of those I love Michael Jackson.
I think I loved it because of the music video because they're all out playing out in the fucking in a yard and shit, and the sidewalk starts glowing like the Smooth Criminal music video.
I did like that version when it came out, and that is one of those where you took it and changed it a little bit.
Just a little bit. Like I was saying about we do with songs, movies too, I guess. But yeah, I hear you.
That's a good one. That is a good one. I knew that one was going to be brought up.
It happens. But now we talked about gold. Okay, we talked about good stuff. We're going to move on to the shit sandwiches, and the catering truck is here, Dave.
I was doing some research on this one, and there's even more shit shows that I even knew about.
Oh, there's a bunch.
Did you know Madonna does American Pie?
Oh God!
Yeah.
What the fuck was that shit?
The video and everything is horrible.
And luckily,
she turned that 8-minute song into a 4-minute pop song.
Thank God she didn't make it an 8-minute song.
Yeah, for sure. It should have been a no-minute song. Come on.
That is fucking. Listen. I would still nail Madonna today, but that is the worst
I wouldn't.
thing she's ever.
I'd be afraid I'd be like nailing her, and she'd start talking like she's British, and I'm like, "You're not fucking British. This is all a lie."
I want a notebook. I'll be like, "Hold on, let me write that down. You just taught me something I didn't know." Like,
I'm afraid she treats you like those ladies who take a watermelon and put them between their legs and break them. That's what she seems like she did to you.
That's fine.
I'm not saying me because I'd never get around that.
I'm not gonna wear one. I'm not wearing one of those diaper casts. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen to me.
Listen, if I break my penis in there, that's fine.
That uterus destroyed Sean Penn. He looked vibrant until he was with her, and now he looks like someone's grandma.
Yeah,
yeah, he do.
Okay, so this one was a no-brainer for me. I hate this woman. Okay, I don't know why. It's irrational. I've never met her, but Macy Gray did a cover of "Walk This Way."
I didn't put that on my
God.
list. I didn't put that on my list, but I heard it and I was like, that's fucking terrible. But like Macy Gray's only known for like that one song that I tried, and she's such a unique, like almost terrible voice that I don't want to count her. Like you had one hit.
I'm sorry. If I seen her hit by a van, I wouldn't render aid. I would do that for anybody, but I wouldn't. Like the best part of Training Day for me is when she got ripped off. I knew it was bad. But I'm like, go ahead, Denzel. You keep going, bro. You rob everything from her because I don't like Macy Gray.
It was a terrible version.
It was very bad.
I didn't know the research. Kelly Osbourne really did Papa Don't Preach? For real? She's not even a singer.
No, she's not. Well, she did another one with Ozzy.
She's a fashion
fashionista
thing.
She's
out there doing things that isn't singing, thank God. And she decides to do that?
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when your parents have money. You can fucking do. I mean, Paris Hilton's a DJ, like a world-renowned DJ. Like she makes a lot of money DJing. It's because
she's rich and she can do it as a hobby.
I know.
Well,
that's why, but like
Kelly Osbourne, she got famous off a reality TV show. You know, just being with her family. Don't they have an older sister that didn't want to be in that?
Yeah,
no one knows who the hell she is, but she's fine.
There was like episodes where she you see in her background, her face is blurred.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she didn't want to be in it.
I actually ran into
Standards.
It's a Jack Osbourne in Vegas. He was there. Yeah. Oh, we were harassing him.
Really?
We were like, "Hey, you're gonna bust." He was playing 21, and we were hammered. It's Vegas, right? So I'm like, "You're gonna bust." He's turned around, and flipped us off. I'm like, I made Ozzy's kid flip me off. That's awesome.
Counting Crows. I love Counting Crows. But that big yellow taxi, that was a fucking
disaster.
Yeah, that was gross.
That was with there's a girl in that too. It's is that Michelle Branch?
I wouldn't know.
I think
it might have been. We don't want to go out and say this is a fact, but we're gonna say maybe. Maybe.
I'm also not covering anything that Aaron Carter did as a kid. He did some terrible covers. I don't even want to talk about Aaron Carter.
Well, we're not talking about convicts here. Unless we're going to actually discuss celebrities that went to jail, which might be a future topic for the show.
Sure. Aerosmith come together.
Oh, God.
This does fall along the lines of anything Beatles covers is bad other than Boyz II Men yesterday, in my opinion.
Right. And when you first hear it, you're like, oh, great, I love this. Oh, no. Not this one. Yeah. Because it starts off kind of similar.
Yeah.
But it's nowhere.
I hate that when songs are very similar, and then you start singing along, and then it's not the same song, and you look like an asshole. Yeah, it's happened to me a few times.
Yeah. I'm going to lump these two songs in together, but both Limp Bizkit songs, fucking Faith.
Oh, but you took,
Fuck you, Limp Bizkit.
Okay, look, dude, George Michael was talented. Yeah, he was talented, and just shut up. Shut up with your stupid face. Fucking jerk.
Punch him in the face. Except for that one song he does with Method Man. In Together Now. I fucking love that song.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that one's bad. I have Bohemian Rhapsody by Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, yep.
No. See, there are certain songs.
Panic does a couple covers that I'm not fond of.
There are certain songs that you don't touch. I'm sorry, in my eyes, you just don't touch them. And that's one of them.
It's hard. I think it'd be hard to cover Queen in general. Like it almost goes Beatles thing.
Well,
Like,
unless you're Queen and you
but-
have their new singer and you're technically
Lambert.
yeah, but
that's different.
Dave, what you got?
Well, anything that was covered by David Hasselhoff. Putting that out there. I don't know if he did an album or what, but he's done them.
I didn't see that coming.
I don't want
I
anything
didn't
done.
He totally hit me in the head with a fucking brick.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything from David.
They love him in Germany, though.
Yes.
Stay in Germany, please. Just stay in Germany,
Well,
and stay there.
There goes our 3 German listeners.
No, we're really sorry, Hans, Olaf,
Later.
and
Auf
Jaeger.
Wiedersehen.
Jed. I don't know a lot of German
Sorry,
names.
Jaeger and Volkswagen.
Jaeger, Volkswagen, Kishmik.
All that. So that's where I'm at.
Well,
didn't see that coming,
you
but-
chose the nuclear option, just all David
Yeah.
Hasselhoff.
Burn
I
it.
forgot how
Burn
many.
it.
Wow, he did that. He did that like
Yeah,
Guardians
can you-
Inferno song too.
Can you counter that?
Well, maybe I would say Nickelback. Saturdays are made for fighting.
I didn't want to fucking talk about that.
I don't want. Nobody wants to talk about Nickelback, but I had to pull that out. It's my kryptonite for Dave.
Wasn't Kid Rock in that song?
I don't know. Hope not.
Fucking
I think it was
hate
Uncle
Kid Rock.
Cracker.
Fucking
I don't know.
potato.
Hey, you
You're
see
not
this
saying-
guy? You talk about Uncle Cracker. I know the guy. He actually used to park my BMW for me. It's fine.
I'm gonna cover the shit show of Britney Spears covering "I Love Rock and Roll."
Ooh.
That was bad, real bad.
Yeah, it was.
I think that was when she was in
think
that
I've heard
movie Crossroads, which was also very bad.
Oh yeah.
Very bad.
Never
It's,
seen it, but I've
You
seen
need
it.
to look at it. That's the only
I-
thing that made it better.
I think I may have saw it because it had Britney in it, and I was like, well, it's Britney, and
Back
I
in
was
the
like,
day.
That, and you
Yeah.
were always the relationship guy.
no,
so
that's not why.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
you're dumb. She also does "Can't Get No Satisfaction" by the Rolling Stones, and that is equally as bad.
It is equally as
Yeah,
bad.
that's rough. And to stay in that genre real quick, Jessica Simpson, these boots
are made for walking.
Oh my god!
And I know the
I
only
get
reason.
it. You're in the fucking
Dukes-
you're in the
Dukes of Hazzard movie, yeah.
and you're playing
Yeah.
Daisy Duke. So
got
you have to
boots
do a
on.
country song. So you're gonna do this. I get it, but fucking
No, you killed it.
oh god, it was so bad.
Take the boots off. Don't walk. I don't want to hear it.
So bad, so bad, so
You
bad.
got it.
I've covered a good amount of them. I know.
I know. I got
I
plenty
have it.
more. I
My-
got a
I'm
few
gonna have to
more.
pass along to you again because that David Hasselhoff took a little bit further.
I'm gonna say the Scissor Sisters. They did Comfortably Numb.
They did.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was. That's all right. I love that song. Comfortably Numb.
Yeah.
It is so good. Very few people can pull off that band. I mean, it's fact. I mean, you can't do that. I mean,
And then the Scissor Sisters tried to.
yes.
That was
I'm sorry. I'd like to serve you an injunction on behalf of the band.
that was bad.
That's
That was real bad.
I mean, while I feel like dirty me mentioning it, I get it. I'm gonna follow that up with Godsmack, Rocky Mountain Way.
Yeah, that's. I did not like that one either.
Yeah, that was unexpected
It's
for them to do.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
you're doing. Wait, didn't somebody die in a plane crash?
John Denver?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he died in a plane crash. He hit a mountain, and he sings Rocky Mountain Way. Godsmack, I don't want you to die in a plane crash. Don't tempt fate. Just leave it alone. It's like, do you hear anybody doing covers of Buddy Holly songs?
right.
I mean, they do.
They do.
They mentioned Buddy. Oh yeah, they mentioned Buddy. I thought, yeah, you're right. Crap.
Yeah.
Well, don't die. You whoever, if you're a good band out there, don't die.
They're not covering Richie Valens songs.
Oh,
Well,
La Bamba.
Los Lobos.
Los Lobos. See, I didn't know.
That was for the movie, though.
That was.
I didn't know
But,
the
well,
song
that wasn't
Tequila.
that wasn't his song.
He
originally
covered
anyways.
that one.
Yeah, he covered
because
the
he didn't
Bamba.
even speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And he learned it
Don't
just
you-
for that song.
Don't you just love it? They're like, yeah, you look
I mean,
ethnic.
I could sing that song. I know
Yeah,
every word to that
yeah.
song. I don't
I
know.
mean, did you love it?
Phonetically, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying.
They just look at it like they're like, yeah, you look ethnic. Sing in Spanish. I don't know Spanish.
No, he wanted to do a cover of it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then,
It's in the movie.
I didn't see La Bamba.
Oh my God, it's a
Fucking
great
stupid.
movie.
It's a great movie.
It doesn't make me stupid. I didn't see
Learn
it. Like,
something.
Well, it
Damn.
doesn't help.
no, it doesn't help. Not at all.
Listen, I'll watch a biopic in a heart. Like you mean I don't have to read a fucking book? In 2 hours I can learn something about somebody. I'm down. Biopic, fuck yeah.
Oh, Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, man. Wow, I didn't even know that book was that good. It's not real accurate, Mike.
Yeah, shut up.
Are you guys a fan of Stained?
No.
Hold on. There's a song or two I liked of Stained. I do like went, and I actually didn't cover this. He's went kind of cover late himself. And yeah, go ahead.
Sober from Tool.
Yeah.
Have you heard that one?
Yeah.
I have not heard him do that.
Turn the Page, Bob Seger. Have you heard that one?
Is it Aaron Lewis or is it Stained?
No.
Well, because Aaron Lewis does a lot. Aaron Lewis,
solo career doing it.
Yeah, he did a cover of Rascal Flatts.
Okay.
Hurts the Most.
Was that good?
And, oh my, yeah.
Okay.
So like he took like theirs is a country song, and he almost kind of took it like a Johnny Cash Hurt. Like he slowed it down. It's got a little banjo solo, like really almost more powerful, far better.
The thing is though Dave double whammied them. They covered a Tool song, which I'm pretty sure Maynard.
Tool Sober.
No, that song's awesome.
Yeah.
Sure, okay, you want to pay homage? No, you didn't own up to it. I don't like Stained. And then what was the other one, Dave? Turn the Page by Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Like,
well, didn't Metallica do that too?
Yeah,
but they did a good job.
yeah, that's one that didn't make our list, but Metallica covering Turn the Page should probably be. I'm glad you brought that up.
Well, they put so much into it because it's a song about them traveling and doing the songs, and probably experiencing exactly what all these performers do when they're on tour. You know, so they put so much into it, and it's like real for them. You know, so that's why it came out very well, I think too. Yeah. You know,
absolutely.
And then you get like Kid Rock, and he'll take. I wouldn't even call them samples. Because they'll play them in concert.
It's like a riff.
Sections of like a Metallica song or a Lynyrd Skynyrd song and put it in there. You know that's a little different. You can't really use that. So.
No, it's not,
and I don't know if he's ever. I'm sure he has covered, but I wouldn't know.
I have one that kind of wounded me because I had the biggest crush on the lead singer of who sang Zombie.
The Cranberries?
The Cranberries?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about...
yeah. I'm talking about 93 Punks, and they did a cover of Zombie.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about the new version of
Zombie. No, she actually tried to... She gave, like, her blessing for them before she died.
Yeah, that's not the name of the band.
Oh, is it not the name of the band?
No, you're talking about the Bad Wolves?
No, I'm talking... 93 Punks did a cover of Zombie beforehand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it was bad. It was very, very bad.
Really?
I don't like the cover... I thought the cover that's out now, is it Bad Wolves?
I think so. I think it might be Bad Wolves, but 93 Punks did do it.
Yeah, Bad Wolves. I liked it at first, and then like after like 3 weeks, I was like, nah, this song sucks. Like it's not as good as the original.
Damn.
That is one. Actually, I should have put that on my worsts.
Yes. Can't cover that song because that song is just so unique and it's so good, and it's like I'm like, oh man, she gets me, and I'm not even in the IRA because it's obviously about the IRA.
I have a shit show of a cover that I actually not like skipped on mine.
What?
I want to bring up "Dancing in the Streets" by David Bowie and Mick Jagger.
God,
what the fuck was that homoerotic?
Oh God, yeah, they're
nothing against
dancing 80s style.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yes. But what was that? Like, the video is, good God, what were you like?
This is where that rumor came.
Were you filming this, being like, this will be good, this is gonna be a fucking hit, or were you like, hey, we need some money? Like, because what the fuck was that?
Yeah, we're here together in the studio. Let's do a song. Okay, let's do this one.
Hey, how about dancing in the street?
Then let's dance in the street together.
They should have done Locomotion. That would have been better. And then they could be one behind the other doing their locomotion.
You see, like Kylie Minogue in the background because she needs money too.
That is a bad cover as well.
Which isn't fair because she's really popular in Japan. Okay, so I got another one, a Metallica song that was covered by Avril Lavigne. She did Fuel.
She did. It was bad.
And you know what really irked the fuck out of me about that was I saw James Hetfield sitting there tapping his fucking knee and bobbing his head. I'm like, you are not.
He probably
James
got.
Hetfield.
He must have got paid like royalties.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
That or set on fire again.
Yeah. Maybe Maybe they didn't have a large support in Canada, and it was like, all right, Avril, you can do this.
Right. Make money for us. Come on.
Yeah. Well, if they heard her sing this bad, maybe they'll listen to our stuff and then like it because it's good.
There you go.
Oh, damn. Well, then again, nobody ever accused the guys from Metallica for being super intelligent. So
I have a shit show. Well, we've discussed this one.
This is the
my
nuclear
number
one.
one hatred.
Same here. We both talked about this.
A lot of people don't agree with this. I love Pearl Jam. Fucking
Pearl
love
Jam.
Pearl Jam.
Oh, especially the Jeremy album. The one Jeremy on it?
No, well, yeah, you're talking about 10.
10, yeah.
It's one of the best albums of all time to me.
For sure.
I love Pearl Jam, and my favorite oldie song is Last Kiss. So I had always, when I was a kid, wanted somebody to cover Last Kiss. And then, of all fucking people, Pearl Jam do it. And I'm like, oh, Pearl Jam's going to do Last Kiss. Oh, so what the fuck was this?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that version of that song.
Oh, no, I hate it too.
And I get, like, people try to say, like, okay, like,
you don't
the girl
get it.
dies and it's a poppy oldie song.
Right.
And they slow it down and make it more painful. No, it's fucking whining. And it's slow and it's stupid. And I hate
They worsened it by simplifying it with just the simple drum beat and whatever guitar they played. And then his voice. I mean, you can actually understand what he's saying in this one.
Yeah.
I mean,
He didn't sound like he was passing a kidney stone.
I don't know. I mean, he was close.
No, I'm just,
You're right. He wasn't just, But I don't mind that when it's his song.
Yeah.
He's, performing and doing,
But you're taking another song.
Type of thing. But yeah, I mean,
I hate it.
I was with you.
I have forgiven Pearl Jam for it.
It took you a long time, though.
God, I hate it.
Some of these songs are why I don't listen to radio anymore.
I know, right?
Because it's, oh no, gotta turn it off again.
Oh, boy.
You know what, though? And it's crazy, again, doing the research, and I'm old enough to have a good knowledge of music, but you're still like, I didn't know Twist and Shout was a cover.
No, I didn't know that either.
Twist and Shout, that's a cover.
And people who did the original? Chubby Checker or something?
No. It's
well, I know Johnny Be Good was originally sung by Marty McFly.
Shut up.
That's right. It's a cover from Temptations or the Four Tops, or who was it?
I think it was the Four Tops.
Four Tops.
Yeah. Chuck.
You're an idiot.
Chuck. You don't know that sound you were looking for? That fast sound? Listen to this. This is your coven. Marvin Berry.
Top notes. Okay.
That
was the original version of it. And mind you, people have done covers of Twist and Shout, and it was terrible. As a matter of fact, Salt and Peppa did a cover of it.
Oh, God.
Yes, that is bad.
No.
Real bad.
I don't like the cover of Waterfall, by the way. I don't like that one.
TLC?
Yeah.
Well, nobody should do a cover of that.
I don't know who they did, but someone did it.
And I did not know that.
For it?
I didn't either.
No. Somebody did a cover of Waterfall?
I'm saying if there was one.
Nobody.
Oh,
sorry.
No, that's great.
Speculating.
Oh, man. No, it's just like...
If you did it, fuck you.
If you did it.
And if you haven't, don't.
And you tell the asshole... You tell the asshole that theoretically did a cover of Survivors... Don't do that.
We didn't discuss Dylan Hay, Tambourine Man. That's a cover. His version is the cover. That's
really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that either.
That's a good one, obviously. I was going to discuss Shameless, Billy Joel, Garth Brooks, but then I couldn't remember who did it first. I don't want to stop. I think Joel does it first. I think Garth does a cover of Shameless. But they're good friends, so it could have been either way. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I just...
And Adele does To Make You Feel My Love.
Right.
Anything Adele does.
Well, what was...
what
was it?
Adele can do
it. That is a voice.
Adele, if you want to cover Waterfall, you can.
Yeah, like... There's the one, and I gotta look it up. It's Susan Boyle. I think she did a Depeche Mode cover.
She did.
Yeah. It was "Enjoy the Silence" by Depeche Mode.
She does another one,
and that was
real
bad.
That's not even the one I didn't even want to discuss.
Like, this is a chick that was like, what, Britain's Got Talent, right? And she looked like she was 69 years old, but she's actually
Wild
48.
Horses.
Wild Horses.
Whoa.
Yeah. She sang Wild Horses. I mean, don't get me wrong. She got a nice voice, but
and you could go like it's crazy in the 50s, 60s. Like we could really go deep into covers, but there's just so many covers. You can't. I mean, some shit like you see Elvis doing something like.
But no, it's like you were saying.
Elvis did that. Like someone did that first, or Righteous Brothers, Elvis, Sam Cooke, Otis Redding. Like it's like Beatles. They all like do their own songs. And I don't want to count those as like covers because you don't really even know them.
Right, but it's like you said, Mike. It's like you said, and no, Dave put it out. Like with the Last Kiss, they took it and they made it worse. It has to be just as good or better. Right. That's
Hound Dog. Elvis, that was a cover.
That is a cover. Yes, you're right.
So, a woman did it. A black woman did it, and she's calling her man a hound dog. You know, and,
you're right. I forgot to mention
that was and it's synonymous with just Elvis now. You don't even think of her.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I liked about that. I was talking about that Jeffrey Gaines one, that In Your Eyes, like. He's just sitting there with an acoustic guitar.
I honestly thought you meant Chris Gaines for a minute.
You mean Garth Brooks' alter ego? That was
no, that's totally different people.
Two different.
Yeah, I was just like Beyonce
Superman and Clark Kent.
Yeah,
one has his flavor saver, one doesn't.
It's a flavor.
Come on, man. We all know.
On its chin.
Oh,
or you got Beyonce stupid. Oh, Sasha Fierce. Nope, I don't think so.
Beyonce can do whatever she wants. She's at that point now.
No. Mike celebrates her whole catalog.
I do not, but let's just be honest. She's big enough to where she can just kind of do whatever she wants now.
Yeah, here you go. Buy yourself some more money.
It works. I'm not covering anything Taylor Swift covered, by the way.
No. Yeah, we're ignoring her. We're hoping she'll go away if we just ignore her.
She has done a couple covers. I think she's done a Beatles cover that I don't want to discuss.
Well, we already discussed the whole Beatles situation, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's a good jumping off point, folks. We'd like to thank everybody out there listening to us at the Broken Battery Pop Culture Podcast, brought to you by Broken Battery Entertainment. Please follow us on social media. And this is Travis signing off.
Bye, guys.
Later.